Welcome to Sonia's Morning Inspiration right here on Great Talks from the Heart YouTube channel. I want to wish you a pleasant good morning, and I hope your day is starting off well thus far. Today, it's time for some more inspiration, and I'm going to talk about things that you need to get done. Or I'm not really going into the things, but I'm going to give you 5 tips to help you to get whatever it is that you have to do to get it done, right? And the question is, do you have something that you have to do, but it's overwhelming and you keep procrastinating and telling yourself you'll get to it later, or at some point in time you'll get to it? Well, if you do, I have 5 tips that I would like to share with you. 5 tips that I would like to share with you that I believe can help you. And these are not 5 concrete tips. You can come up with 5 tips for yourself because you know yourself better than I do. So I'm pretty much kind of sharing what I do for myself when it comes to daunting tasks and overwhelming tasks. And you can apply this to every aspect of your life, or whatever responsibilities that you have that sometimes can be overbearing and you keep putting it off and putting it off. So now let's get to the 5 tips. Tip number 1 is just chip away at the task. Just tackle it. Just get it started. Tip number 2, try not to look at how long the assignment is. Because if you do that, it will cause you to want to put off the assignment, and especially if you're dreading the assignment. And guess what? You probably really don't want to do the assignment, but you have to, right? Tip number 3 is break up the assignment by doing the easiest part first, or if you're a different type of person, you might want to start with the hardest part first, or the longest part, or whatever is shorter, like whatever you can get through quickly, and then focus on the other parts, right? But that definitely depends on the type of person you are. Me per se, I would probably like to work on the hardest part, get the hardest thing out the way so I breeze through the easiest part of the assignment, right? So I believe I'm at tip number 4. Don't wait until the last minute to cramp it all in. That is a no-no. You definitely don't want to do that. Especially if your anxieties are already off the wall because you're already dreading this assignment and this assignment must be done, right? And guess what? Especially if it has a due date. So you don't want to wait till the last minute to want to cramp it all in, and because you want to give your best. Don't get me wrong. I know there are some people who work better when they are under pressure and have to get it done. I'm one of those people, but I've also practiced what I am also sharing with you because it does make my life much easier and less stressful during the moment, or during the time when the assignment needs to be taken care of, right? So I want you to remember to not wait until the last minute. Do not procrastinate. Just get it started. Tip number 5 is purpose to start the assignment and work at it daily. Because guess what? 50% of the 50 or 50% of the time the assignment is not as daunting as you may think it is, or as it appears, until you actually start the assignment and you realize you're starting to have a flow. Things are flowing, things are going as planned, and if you'll be like, and I know at times towards the end, you're like, man, I could have got this done a long time ago if I had only started it. And I do believe tip number 5 should be number 1, but you can reorganize these tips how you want to. All I know is that these 5 tips do work, they do help, and I just want to do a quick recap. 1, just tackle the assignment bit by bit. 2, Do not stress how long the assignment is. 3, break up the task at hand. 4, avoid waiting until the last minute. And 5, purpose to start the task and work at it daily. Listen, life is lifing. Life is happening. Things are going on all around us. But when our money is on the line, we need to take that seriously and prioritize that and just get the work done. And it also relieves a lot of stress. It really does. It helps you to stay ahead of the game, and it helps you to be on point, and it helps you to work more effectively. And for those of you who, like I said, work well under pressure, and I can attest to that, I've been blessed to pump out some good grades, especially when I was working on my degrees. I've been blessed to pump out some good grades and at the last minute, but the time, like during the process, it was very overwhelming. It was very tiring and sickening, and just because the anxiety is all over the place. And that pressure is not good for me. So that's why I practice these 5 tips. Like I said, they're not concrete. You can make up 5 tips for yourself. I just want to share what works for me and what I've shared with others, and it has also helped them. So anyway, thank you for tuning in to Sonia's Morning Inspiration right here on Great Talks from the Heart YouTube channel. Be blessed. Have a wonderful day. And don't procrastinate. Get it done. Get it done. See you later.